Hey guys, welcome back to ED Figure Unboxing. If you're finding me for the first time, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss the future content. In this video, we're going to take a look at the Mezco 112 Collective, Deathstroke. Definitely one of my favorite characters, been waiting here for a while, and let's not waste any more time and bust this thing open to see what we got. Oh yeah, I gotta remove the packaging first before I show. Oh, so we don't have the open window or anything. Ah crap, I got a huge crash over here. But anyways, you can see Deathstroke over here. And let's see if there's anything behind. Okay, no, just the logo. And yeah, let's bust this thing open and see all we got. And here we have the figure still in their inner packaging, and it looks like it came with a fair amount of accessories. And let's check out the figure itself. Alright, so here we have the figure itself, and I have to say, this is probably one of the best figures they've done so far, if not the best, to be honest. But that's just my opinion. Do let me know in the comments on what you think, and let's take a closer look at the figure. I love the attention to detail. The color looks really nice. I love the battle damage. Everything looks really good. And I don't seem to have any QC issues. I know a lot of people have that, but I'm fine over here. But anyways, I think we can get into the articulation. I don't think there's anything you guys haven't seen already. And for the articulation, let's quickly go over it from the neck down. He can look up about this much, look down about this much, and you can turn his head no problem. And his shoulder is on a butterfly joint, so you can move it like that. And you can raise his arm up about this much. And you do have bicep swivel, forearm swivel. You can curl about this much, and you do have the bolt wrist. And for the ab crunch, you can bend forward about this much, bend backwards about this much, and you have some side-to-side movement. And the armor is on a softened material, but it's still a little bit hindering when you try to move all this around, but it's not too bad. And I believe you could remove this. I've seen people done it. And for the leg, you can kick up about this high, bend about this much. You do have some thigh swivel, and pretty decent ankle pivot from what I've heard. And yeah, I believe that's it for the articulation. For the most part, it's really similar to Punisher, if not exactly the same. And for Mezco figures, the articulation is generally not the strong suit, right? Consider it's got all this armor and cloth. I think it's pretty good already, but obviously it's not going to be as good as, say, SH Figuarts. But anyways, let's check out the accessories. And for the accessories, we can start with the default head. And I think Mezco did a really good job on this one. They pretty much nailed it. I don't have anything bad to say about the head sculpt. And then we get the interchangeable unmasked head. And again, I think Mezco did a fantastic job on this head sculpt as well. It looks amazing. And next up, we have his katana and sheath. Very nicely painted and sculpted. And let's try to assemble this. Alright, so here I have it assembled with the scabbard, which completes the look. And it looks absolutely amazing. And for the interchangeable hands, we get a pair of trigger finger hands. And here's the pistol. And you can easily take the clip out. Oh my god, I need to cut my nails. We can take the clip out, and yeah, I don't really care for this kind of detail. That's why I didn't like this kind of detail. But yeah, you still get the assault rifle, and of course you can take this out. You can see the bullet, really cool. And yeah, let's try to assemble these. And here I have it assembled with a pistol, and it looks really good. And here's the assault rifle, and it looks really good as well. And of course you can store the pistol over here if you don't want to use it. And lastly, we do get a pair of hands to hold the katana. And one thing to note is that I like the new material they use on the hands. I think all the newer Mezco should have this. The material feels really soft. It's really easy for you to swap, and I really like that. Because people won't break their peg, right? And another thing I noticed is that we don't have a left trigger finger hands. I thought this was a left trigger finger hands, but apparently this is a, I think a gun holding hand. Like when you're holding the rifle, do it like that, because the pistol doesn't even fit in there, which is really weird, because in the box art they actually show you that you can hold your pistol with your left hand. Like, we didn't get that left hand. Maybe they're just cutting resources. But anyways, let's move on. Anyways, that was just some quick posing, and I hope you guys find it helpful. And after playing around with it, yeah, the figure is pretty cool, but obviously the articulation is still not as good as import figures. And honestly, I don't think it will ever be, but Mezco is still amazing for what it is. And the only issue I have with all Mezco figures, which I never heard anyone talk about, is that I feel the weapons are a little bit too small for them. Like, it's just really small in general. I feel the same for Punisher or just any figures with weapons, right? But yeah, do let me know in the comments on what you think, and let's move on to the size comparison. Alright, so for the size comparison, let us start with the Mezco 112 collective figures, and they look amazing together. And if you are interested in buying the trench coats, I am selling them personally, and the link is down in the description below. And next up, we have the SH Figuarts Dragon Ball figures, some American IP SH Figuarts, and then we have some SH Figuarts Naruto figures. And again, I have to say this all the time, but please start buying Naruto figures so it won't get cancelled. And next up, we have the amazing Yamaguchi Wolverine and Venom. And lastly, we have some recent Figma figures, and let's jump straight into the final thoughts. Alright, so for the final thoughts, I think the figure is really well made, and I do highly recommend it. It's pretty much a no-brainer for Mezco 112 collectors. I'm pretty sure most of you have this by now. Beautiful paintwork, amazing sculpt, and the cloth just feels really good. It's just a really beautiful piece. I would have liked a little bit more interchangeable hands, but there's nothing I can do about that. And if you don't know anything about Mezco figures or thinking about buying it, I think this is a really good one to start. But anyways, I think that's it from me. Do let me know in the comments on what you think. And this is Eric. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow me on Facebook and Instagram. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace!